Healthy Choices, Healthy Children, it's a way to start the dialogue. It's a set of life principles, things that we all need to be successful. Unit 1, we have sportsmanship, teamwork, and leadership.
Sportsmanship is all about taking control of the things you can control and not worrying about the things that are outside of your control. Even if a call doesn't go your way or an umpire is not, doing what you think is right, winning is secondary to participating.
In baseball, we have 8 different teammates. In life, we have teammates in everything we do.
Teamwork is about learning how to work with other people. When you're a kid, you're in a classroom, you're with a sports team, you're with kids in your after-school program. You got to learn to work together in a lot of different situations.
Your behavior in winning and losing affects everyone on that team.
We want to try and challenge all these kids to be really positive leaders in their community.
Every leader earns respect by their words and their actions.
The way you carry yourself, the way you demonstrate the skills that you learned, the way that you act as a teammate.
You have a chance to become that positive leader, that person the kids look to in your community, through your words and your actions. Unit 2, communication, respect, and avoiding stinking thinking.
They need to not only speak clearly, but they also have to listen. That's very important in communicating.
In order to be a good communicator, we need to first be an active listener.
It's not just what they say, but how they say it, as well as their body language.
Using strong communication skills in school, sports, and life is often the difference between being successful or not.
Respect is a really hard word to define for kids. It's something that they hear a lot of, but they don't necessarily know what it means.
We basically just want to make sure that we treat other people and their things the same way that we would want them to treat us.
So a sign of respect is the way you wear your uniform. It's the way you act in a classroom. By showing respect to other people around them, and more importantly, by respecting themselves, then they're going to earn a positive reputation. They're going to have a lot of opportunities. They're going to have a lot more positive experiences.
The most important message about respect is that every kid, no matter where they're from, no matter what they do, is valuable.
Stinkin' thinking is a funny term. Kids love it.
Avoiding stinking thinking is about self-esteem. How do they feel about themselves?
We might have some kids who might be bullied or might be teased.
They're hearing it, they're saying it themselves, and more importantly, they're thinking it about themselves.
A lot of times they believe what they're hearing.
We try to get them to get that out of their mind and avoid it. Avoid hearing people who say negative things and start saying positive things about themselves and about the people around them.
Unit 3, personal responsibility, work ethic, and developing good life habits.
Personal responsibility is definitely a #1 lesson for kids. You got to be responsible coming to the ballpark, you need your glove. You got to be responsible going to school, you need a pen, paper, your books.
No matter what you're doing in life, whether it's school, whether it's sports, the decisions that you make can bring around positive outcomes, or the wrong choices can bring about negative consequences.
You got to take control of yourself and show personal responsibility in school, at home, setting a good tone, and through that you'll earn respect.
Our jobs as coaches is to urge kids to find something they love. When a kid finds something they love, whether it's dancing, painting, baseball, they're going to work hard at it. Encourage them to work, encourage them to practice, and celebrate their successes when they do work hard.
If they keep working at it and they keep the chin up and moving forward, you're going to succeed.
Developing good habits is about doing the little things the right way.
Our job as coaches is to help them develop some positive habits.
Something as simple as brushing our teeth in the morning and at night before we go to bed.
We want kids to understand that they can develop both good and bad habits. It's easier to prevent bad habits than it is to break them. And when we develop good habits, they become just as hard to break as those bad ones. Cal Ripken Sr. used to say that practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. We can practice all day long. If we're practicing the wrong way, we're going to develop bad habits. But if we practice the right way, we're going to develop good life habits, and we're going to be positive, successful adults. Unit 4, choosing to be healthy, choosing your teammates, and choosing your future.
Choosing to be healthy can be tough when you're a kid because, ice cream and french fries are delicious. It's thinking about your body as like a car. You got to put positive fuel inside of it. Fruits, vegetables, protein, healthy foods. You don't want to put bad fuel in your car because it won't run.
We want kids to be able to fuel their bodies so that they feel good, they're active, and they have the ability to seek and reach the goals they set for themselves.
Alcohol, tobacco, drugs, those are things that you're going to see in every neighborhood, everywhere in the country. Kids are going to see it at a young age, and they see the effects that it has on adults. They recognize that those are not the good choices to be making.
We want kids to be around those that have positive outlooks on life and that have set goals for themselves. When kids are around others that have goals, they're more likely to challenge each other, to achieve those goals, to be positive people, and to work together towards a brighter future.
Choosing your future is a huge thing. Kids are asked all the time, what do you want to be when you grow up? Unfortunately, some of the kids we work with, they don't know that there's a lot of options out there. You can choose your future and then you work hard to achieve it.
For kids, it's so important that we help them to stay away from future killers. All those negative decisions, they're going to hinder them from achieving their goals. Your job as a coach is to help kids to understand that they have the ability to do great things, to make great choices, and to be the next great generation of leaders.
You can choose to be whatever you want to be, and then if you're developing good habits and showing respect and working hard, you can grow up to be that thing that you dream of.
Healthy Choices, Healthy Children isn't rocket science. It's just a piece of every kid's foundation to become caring, productive adults.
The Ripken Foundation is all about giving kids an opportunity and challenging them to make something of that opportunity, to make something really positive with their life. And when you see that happen, when something clicks for a kid and you're there to see it and their face lights up in a way that you can't explain, that's better than any reward you could ever get.